Okay, so today we're diving into one of the biggest, most important ideas in AI right now. It's a technology that's making our digital assistants not just way smarter, but finally, a whole lot more trustworthy. It's called Retrieval-Augmented Generation, and trust me, it's a total game changer.
So you've definitely been here before, right? You ask a chatbot a question, and it gives you this super confident, really detailed answer that is just completely made up. In the industry, they have a name for this: hallucinations. And it's pretty much the biggest reason we can't always trust what an AI tells us. But what if there was a fix?
Well, here's the best way to think about it. A standard AI is kind of like a student taking a closed book exam. It can only use the information that was crammed into its memory during training. That knowledge is totally static. It can't be updated. The new way, though, that's like an open book exam. The AI gets to look up the answers from external sources before it says anything.
So that's the solution, right? Give the AI an open book, a massive, up-to-date library it can check anytime it needs to. And the technology that makes all this possible is what we're going to break down right now.
It's called Retrieval-Augmented Generation. Yeah, it's a mouthful, so everyone just calls it RAG. And RAG is basically a hybrid model. You start with a really powerful language model. That's the brain. But then you connect that brain to a huge external knowledge base, like all of Wikipedia, which acts as its library. So the AI isn't just trying to remember things, it's actively doing research for you in real time.
So how does an AI actually use this library? I mean, what does that even look like? Well, it all boils down to this really elegant and surprisingly simple two-step process. Okay, step one, the retriever. You ask a question, and the retriever acts like a lightning-fast research librarian. It scans its entire knowledge base to find the snippets of text that are most relevant to what you're asking. Then comes step two, the generator. It takes your original question plus all those useful facts the retriever just found and uses that fresh context to build or generate a much more accurate and detailed answer.
All right, theory's great, but let's make this real. The original research paper that introduced RAG gave the model a super simple prompt, just the words, "The Divine Comedy." Let's see what happened. Instantly, the retriever zips through its library and pulls out these little golden nuggets of information. It finds one chunk that says it's a 14th century work divided into 3 sections, and another that says Dante's Inferno is the first part. So now the AI has the raw materials it needs to build a great answer. And here's the magic. The generator takes those separate facts and weaves them together, producing this. This 14th century work is divided into 3 sections: Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. See? It didn't just copy and paste, it understood the pieces and synthesized them into a perfect answer.
Now that's a pretty cool example, but the real question is, does this work consistently? Is it actually better than the old way of doing things? The researchers, of course, put it to the test to find out.
And the results, wow, they're not even close. They had humans compare answers from RAG with a powerful standard AI. And when they asked which answer is more factually correct, people chose RAG almost 43% of the time compared to just 7% for the standard model. It was also way more specific. That's a huge difference.
But, numbers on a chart can feel a bit abstract. So let's look at an actual head-to-head matchup. The query was simple enough. Define middle ear.
The standard AI came back with, get this, the middle ear is the part of the ear between the middle ear and the nose. I mean, what does that even mean? It sounds kind of plausible for a split second, but it's just circular nonsense. A perfect example of a hallucination.
Now, look at what the RAG model said. The middle ear includes the tympanic cavity and the 3 ossicles. Boom. Correct, precise, and actually useful information. That right there is the power of giving the AI an open book. But being right is only half the story. RAG has another trick up its sleeve, and honestly, this is the killer feature. See, it costs millions of dollars and takes months to retrain a giant AI model. So what happens when facts change? Can you update its knowledge without starting from scratch?
To find out, the researchers ran this absolutely brilliant experiment. They asked the RAG model questions about world leaders, but first, they gave it access to a library of information from 2016. Then, they just swapped that library out for one from 2018.
So when they asked it about who was in power in 2018 using the outdated 2016 library, its accuracy was, as you'd guess, terrible, a measly 4%. But then, And you gotta love this. Without retraining the AI at all, they simply hot-swapped the library to the up-to-date 2018 version, and its accuracy immediately jumped to 68%. This is amazing. It means you can update an AI's knowledge of the world instantly, just by giving it a new book to read.
Okay, so let's zoom out. What's the big picture here? What does all this fancy tech actually mean for you and me, the people using these tools every day?
Well, it means we get AI that's way more factual because its answers are grounded in real, verifiable information. It means we get specific, detailed answers, not just vague fluff. It means the AI's knowledge isn't stuck in the past, it can literally keep up with the news. And maybe the most important thing of all, it becomes more trustworthy because we can finally ask the AI to show its work and see exactly where it got its information from.
And that leaves us with a pretty deep and fascinating final thought. If an AI doesn't need to memorize things anymore and can instead just look up any fact in the universe instantly, what does it really mean to know something? This tech isn't just making our tools better, it's forcing us to rethink what knowledge even is. Thanks so much for watching.